Could you imagine if Lamb of God decided they wanted to do a version of Pink Pony Club? Or what if they were the ones who wrote Pink Pony Club? How would it sound? Pink Pony Club! Lamb of God. Now you got something to die for! If you're not Lamb of God, how would you go about making it yourself? I've made an entire career out of this, so I'll show you. We gotta warm up a little bit for this. So let's listen to a little bit of Lamb of God to just hear what we have to recreate vocally. Now you got something to die for! Somewhere in there. It's a very light sound, kind of. Like you're about to... like you're about to cough or something, but not quite, because coughing is... You hear that? Wait, hold on. Listen, I'm figuring this out with you right now. Hold on. It's kind of like a really light place to be when you get it. Like a... By the way, before singing like this, it's very important to warm up and learn how to mindfully explore the many possibilities of your voice. If you want to learn how to do this freely, I've created a free warm-ups course for you. You can find that directly below in the description or in the pinned comment. See, whenever I do these kinds of aggressive vocals, I always make sure that I clean my voice up in between. You know, like, do some kind of like sirens, like, to kind of just keep my voice like nice and elastic, you know? And then I go back into, because it helps clean up that too, because like Lamb of God is pretty clean sounding. That doesn't sound like a guy who's losing his voice, you know? It sounds light, you know? It almost, in a way, it's like this controlled whisper sound. Not maybe a little bit more than that, but... You notice how, like, I'll go like... You're like... That's actually what you have to watch out for, because what I find in doing this... The healthy sound is the consistent that's actually that's really healthy. But when you start doing that it can you don't want to get there. You don't want to get there. Believe me, you don't want to do it. All right, so I'm just going to give this a shot. So here's Pink Pony Lamb of God. It's basically like a Lamb of God type style instrumental that my producer made for me. I'm going to put the Pink Pony lyrics over it.
I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee, Santa Monica, just where it's calling me. Won't make my... All
right, so we get it. I already know what we're gonna do. Let's go. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all make queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams. Okay. Yeah, that's more or less the idea. That right there. I'm having wicked dreams! I don't want to do that. Got to be careful with that. Because that right there, to me, is like losing the technique a little bit. So you got to make sure that you're keeping it open. Connected. I'm having wicked dreams. I'm leaving Tennessee. Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me. I'll make my mama proud. I'm gonna call her see. She sees a baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. What have you done? You're a big pony girl, and you just have to club, oh mama. Woo! That is a fucking mouthful. So, this is the thing. Part of what I do is
I perform songs in different styles, so I jump around in genres. So I do metal stuff, I do aggressive screaming like this, but I also sing. So what I've learned in recent months, a lot of the time, we really develop muscle memory in the ones that we reinforce over and over and over again. And this right here is so different. To sing like Randy Blythe of Lamb of God is so different, such a different approach than Corey Taylor. I think it's a good contrast to bring Corey Taylor up because I have a lot more muscle memory in that style. The Slipknot. Oh! You know, break it up, break it in! Let me begin! I keep the word, but obey, that's a sin! That comes a lot more. People equal shit! People equal shit! People equal shit! That comes so much more automatic to me because I've done it so much. Yeah, I've done a lot more Slipknot than I have this. This is a different approach. This there's a different placement. There's a lighter placement. There's more of there isn't as much of your voice. There's a lot more of just like, actually a lot less of your voice. So I gotta be careful when I go, right here is where I'm trying to stay. And that's all you really put into it. See, you can tell right there that my muscle memory tendency wants to put more of my own voice in there. And that's where you have to keep bringing yourself back and tell yourself, don't go there, because that's not what this style is demanding of you right now. Oh, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. You see what I'm talking about? And you see there's no veins in my... What have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And I got to... That's literally what it is. That's why it's if you know how to do it, if you practice that, it's so sustainable because there's nothing real like exertion there. And that's where you have to be when you do this style, you know? And it's something I even have to keep reminding myself because my muscle memory is so used to just balls to the wall Corey Taylor, which, by the way, I don't want to give the wrong impression. It's not like, you have to be on 100%. It's always still, like, even with Corey Taylor, I'm holding back. There's a back pressure there. Oh! Pick it up, pick it in! Let me begin! Oh! But there's definitely more of a chest there, there's more of the body, the weight is there. There tends to be more of like an emotion there too, because I'm not consciously keeping myself from pushing too hard. It calls for you to lean more into it. Not push unhealthily, but lean more into it, which amplifies it naturally and brings it. It's more of a healthy thing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm having wicked dreams. I'm leaving Tennessee. It's Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me. I'll make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees a baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. What have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you just have to club. Oh, mama. I'm just having fun on the stage in my hills. It's where I belong, down at the Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. Big Pony Club. Big Pony Club. In this video, I talked about some things that were centered more around technique and how to sing certain things. So if you're interested in going into that a little bit more in depth and you want to learn how to warm up your voice and explore the possibilities of your voice more freely, I've created a free course for you to do just that. You can access this free course by clicking the link in the description or checking out the pinned comment of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. There will be more videos like this. I'll see you next time.